I'm Red Robinson, and these are the Legends of Rock. Olivia Newton-John was one of the 70s and 80s most iconic singers. Here she tells us about some personal highlights.
I would say there'd be two things that stand out. Grease would stand out because it was such a monumentally big movie in every area, in as far as the film, the soundtrack, and then it continues to excite people to this day. And we had a wonderful time making it, and it was a fun movie. And then I think singing at the Sydney Olympics 2000, representing my country with John Farnham, that was a very exciting moment and something that I never dreamt I would get to do in my lifetime. So there are two things I can think of right now, but I've had many, you know.
Oh, yes.
I did a wildlife program for a while because I love animals, anything to do with the environment. And I released an eagle back into the wild in Alaska. And so we took this eagle in a cage, you know, on a train and then out in a boat, and then I got to release him because he'd been injured in the oil spill. And I released him into the sky. That was one of those moments,
yes,
you know, I'll never forget. And I knew I couldn't mess up. They were filming it, and you know, I couldn't drop him or anything. So that was just very, very special.
In Canada, we do a lot of that. Here, particularly, literally, this area has saved the bald eagle for North America.
Wonderful.
And it's taken a long, long time. But as many as 1,200 of them light up here once a year. It's amazing.
Wonderful. They're so beautiful, so magnificent. Yeah.
I've got to get to Australia. I've got a lot of friends down there, and I want to go down there.
Australia's that's my heart home. You know, America I've lived for the longest in my life, and I love it, and it's been really good to me, but Australia is where my heart is, and when I go there, I feel I'm home, I'm grounded, you know.
You know, Olivia, when I say you're an icon, that's not loose talk. I don't think today, and I'm not going to ask you to comment on any of the performers of today, it's not fair, but I don't think today we're going to see people with a career with longevity like you've had, and like a few others, just a handful have had. What is your opinion of what's happened in that area, in that arena, music?
Well, I think first of all, I think I've been so extremely lucky that, you know, I've been in films that have kind of kept my name going, and I've been able to work, and people still show up now, and I've been able to keep recording and keep singing. So I think I'm really fortunate to have been born into the era that I was born into, because I think the songs in the 70s and the 80s were great songs.
Yes.
And I was lucky enough to have great writers, John Farrar and Stevie Kipner, and I had some wonderful music that is timeless music. I think it's much more difficult now for the young people, even though you notice that the people that do well are usually people who have good songs. It's not gimmicky, and it's not just about, you know, the video. The songs are good. And the song should be good whether it's sung with a guitar or sung with a 100-piece orchestra, you know.
True.
It's about the song. So I think that I was just fortunate to have been born in that time, for me anyway.
Meet me at the home of the legends, redrobinson.com.